hanging from a thread till you dead, cause your partner put a price on your head, cause your chick was laying up in his bed. She getting details, spilling every word that you said. She working retail, thirsty bitch just trying to get ahead. If history tell us anything, y'all both end up dead. It's just a street tale of fable, some shit someone said. Sit at the table and hope there's more to offer than bread. Pulled out the cradle, first steps you getting chased by a fed. No head starts, just body parts and lead sparks. Old religion, brand new hate and weak hearts. Oligarchs, krakens, dragons, you see sharks. Imagine you could manage to maneuver the deep parts. You a savage, you can have it, just show all your teeth sharp. If you could grab it, you could stab it, just aim for the bleeding heart. The ones that show compassion, the soldier that seeks art. Does the artist that wage war take over or take part? Taking a knee, thinking no one faithful is me. I'm good people in bad lands, no evil live within me. I mind mine, I survive, find this lands for the free. If I'm mistaken, I'm forsaken, no one rescuing me. Residual effects, straight bullets through familiar necks. For any number of infractions that I deem disrespect. Your beliefs, you deserve better, but we both in the shit. You just haven't come to grips with it yet. Fight or flight, and they ain't really nowhere to go. If your back is against the wall and you ain't throwing no blows, you gon' crumble in the rubble, become blood in the snow. If you a victim, they collect them, grab the body and go. Dig them and ditch them, total disregard for the soul. Gas them and lit them, watch the flesh burn in the glow. Where we live and catch a shivering, it's a hell you don't know. Your best hope is that your dying ain't slow, or your dying's a show. Where we at, it's every man for his own. A bloody backdrop, where killers just zone and slice flesh to the bone. Masked and gloved up front of your home. A flash of gun, but the side of your dome. Fresh blood from a stone, dents in your sense. Kick your fucking ball through the fence, dare you to say something. No sense in sitting around in suspense. Find out what's next, open your fucking mouth, disrespect. See the extent of how my life is intense. She beautiful and oppressed in a permanent summer dress. She a servant and still she blessed. Children cradled against her breast, whispering prayers, wishing their souls the best, knowing that they forgotten, not forgetting they're blessed. The bloodiest red lights, just piles of dead life. Something must be broken, the glyphs wasn't read right. You think them Bible papers will shed light? Yeah, right. Burn after reading, tell the preacher I'm leaving. What is poppin', people? Salutes to you. Appreciate you being here. Welcome back to Sha-Il Reacts. I am your host, Sha-Il, and we are back in the building. All right? Salutes. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. It's been a while. I missed you guys, all right? It's been a shit show of a week. But you know, if I told you about it, it sounds too much like complaining. So we just gonna keep it moving. We back. We're gonna go for a while. We got a lot of stuff to cover today. Salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all being in the building. Let me make sure everything is up and popping. We are good. Salutes. Shout out to the usual suspects in the building. Shout out to the Discord. Shout out to everybody. Y'all been on it. Y'all have been on it. All right. Salutes. Shout out Velez. 408. Appreciate you, sir. Shout out my brother Oso. Jonathan Pantoja in the building. Shout out Chucky Chingon. Salutes. Zoraida in the building. Wrench ready. Salutes. Shout out Ivan. Salutes to you. Michael Scott. Appreciate you. Shout out Pebbles in the building. What's up, Pebs? Right, we are back at it. Welcome back. Welcome back to y'all, man. I'm glad to be back. Let's get it. Ivan Livas on a check-in. Appreciate you, sir. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so. Subscribe if you have yet to do so. If you haven't hit the notification bell, do that so you get notifications. Even though El Tubo sucks at notifications, I asked everybody in the Discord if they got notifications. It was a 50-50 answer. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what's going on with YouTube. I don't know what their problem is. Oh, I said their name. Unfortunately. All right. Thank y'all for joining me on this lovely, what is it, Friday evening? What's today, Friday? Yeah, Friday. Friday evening. Smoke them if you got them. Drink them if you got them. If you're sober, here's a hug for you. To all my truck drivers and people on the road traveling, safe travels to you. Got to check in with Rilo today, a.k.a. El Toro. He's traveling through Mexico. He's doing good. I had to check in with him and make sure he was good. And he was like, yeah, man. He said, it's not as easy as people make it out to be to get around. But he said, you keep your head down and you stay away from the war zone. You're good. All right. I checked in with him, so he's gravy. Salutes to him. Wow. What else? Shout out Pebs. Pebs, hit the like button. The question is, did you hit the like button? All right, make sure you do that. All right, we're gonna check in on a couple of things today. We have, we can't cover everything. Like sometimes we'll get information and it's like, how much of this is bullshit? How much of it is not? We have reports that the Chapitos have made an alliance with El Mencho. All right. People have asked that question. If we think one side or the other would make an alliance with Mencho. When we saw it, I said, let's give it some time. Let's see if there's any juice to it, if it's real or not, because there's, a lot of stuff. We know we saw a, what's it called? Manta, which is the signs that they hang off the bridges. And there was a bridge sign saying that they had made an alliance. So we're going to look into that. We're going to see Luis Chaparro reported on it and had a link to check out. So we're going to check that out. What else? We're going to talk about the Sinaloa update, what's going on in Sinaloa. We're going to get an update on the Diddy stuff. We're going to get an update on Justin Bieber's situation with all this Diddy stuff and the reports that they're doing on him, whether they're just doing them just to do them or there's legit, substance to it. They're saying that he's basically isolated himself from everybody, which is probably a good thing. But we'll talk about that. And we'll talk about reports that Big Meech is home. All right. Big Meech is home after 21 years, something like that. The circulating stories of him third party cooperating and if it matters. We're going to look into that too. Again, I like to have things lined up and ready to go. The week has been crazy as far as scheduling, and today was like, we got all this stuff to talk about it. We're winging it. We're going to get through it. All right. So salutes to y'all. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. And we're going to jump right into it. Disturbing Reality released about an hour ago or something like that. I think. Let me see. Yeah, 45 minutes ago. They dropped what we are going to talk about. He dropped a video called El Mencho and Los Chapitos Alliance.
a gruesome clip from Tabasco and a Cartel. I don't know if he added a whole bunch of shit to that, but whatever. Shout out Kev on the check-in. Keep up the good work. We'll do. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. All right. I'm also gonna throw thumbs up in the chat just as a reminder to everybody to hit that like button. Hit it. Hit it. All right. Another thing that has been added, I have 2 albums that are on Spotify. Those had their own YouTube channel. They have been added to this channel. So if you're looking to get at my Shy Ill 1871 album and my Shy Ill Vigil album, those albums are available on this channel in as YouTube videos. They're in the releases section. All right. Salutes to that. Again, we have super thanks, super chat, all that good stuff that you can use to help support this channel on that level. And we have power chat. Power chat if you would like to have your question, comment, concern, or hate to spew either anonymously or behind your name. It can pop up in the middle of my show and interrupt whenever it feels like it. And it would look something like this.
Oye, ¿y el Rocha? ¿Y el Rocha? Bueno, ¿y el Rocha?
Test user sent $50 test message.
All right, boom. So we got that available. The link for that is in the description, the power chat link, or you can use the QR code right here in this window with me. With that said, let us get it. All right, we're going to jump into this video first. Well, you know what? Let's go to Chaparro's Instagram and read the article first, if it's in English, because Spanish is a little bit too much right now. Let me see. Instagram. Luis. Chaparro. Wow. There it is. All right, let's get in his stories. Boom. I don't know what the hell they got going on over there. Let's see. All right, I'm looking for the Rocha. All right, here it is. Boom. Exclusive. FEU, go back. Let me pause that. Exclusive. FEU, the deadly alliance between Los Chapitos y El Mencho. This alliance is called FEU. So they got a name, y'all. They didn't name themselves. So now you guys got the cheerleaders out there got a new team to root for. You know what I'm saying? The Fuerzas Especiales Unión, or Special Forces Union. Marked by a patch featuring a cock. Right? The logo for this new alliance, supposedly, allegedly, the logo for this new alliance between El Mencho and the Chapitos is a cock. Right? Let me visit the link. Let's get it. This is written by Luis Chaparro. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so. Also, we're going to check in too and see if we can find the El Rocha. We're going to find El Rocha, see what he's doing today. I seen a couple dope, funny memes about his goofy ass. So we'll see. We'll see what we get into. All right, let's get it. Exclusive FEU, the deadly alliance between Los Chapitos and El Mencho. The alliance is called FEU, Fuerzas Especiales Unión, or Special Forces Union, marked by a patch featuring a rooster. Zapopan, Jalisco, written by Luis Chaparro, October 17, 2024. The armed wings of 2 of Mexico's most lethal criminal organizations have just joined forces. According to a source with Los Chapitos, the faction of the Sinaloa cartel led by the sons of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Chucky Chingon said, more treachery. I bet Mencho helps them, then turns on them. I should have read this first, but salutes to Chucky. Or the boys are like, we're going to get him first before he gets us, and then they all jump early like the first week of the union. And everybody go at it early and tries to betray each other, preemptive strike, because that's how thirsty everybody, because that's the move right there, right? That's the move right there. They're not going to share afterwards if they win. they're not going to share afterwards, so salutes. The armed wing of two of the most Mexican lethal criminal organizations have just joined forces, according to a source within Los Chapitos, the faction of the Sinaloa cartel, led by the sons of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. In an effort to wrest control from La Maíza, the Sombreros, the Sinaloa cartel faction, formerly led by Ismael El Mayo Zambada, and now by his son, Ismael Zambada Sicarios, also known as Maito Flaco. Los Chapitos have teamed up with the Mexico's other major criminal organization, the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. All right? This alliance is called FEU, Fuerzas Especiales Unión, or Special Forces Union, marked by a patch featuring a rooster representing the legendary CJNG leader Nemesio El Mencho Oseguera, and a slice of pizza, the symbol of La Chapiza or Los Chapitos. The conflict within the Sinaloa cartel escalated after the abduction of the elusive rug lord El Mayo Zambada on July 25th, allegedly by Joaquin Guzman Lopez, which is Chapo's son, who, that's another thing we're going to cover today. Rumor is, that they just let Joaquin out of jail. So we're going to look into that too. I don't know. So yeah, the conflict within the Sinaloa cartel escalated after the abduction of the elusive rug lord Ismael El Mayo Zambada on July 25th, allegedly by Joaquin Guzman Lopez, who we believe is now free. Since then, Culiacan, and the capital of Sinaloa, has become the epicenter of violence between the two factions. Killings, kidnappings, disappearances, and armed clashes have intensified. On one side, El Maito Flaco and his allies seek revenge for Zambada's abduction and to take control of Culiacan. On the other, Los Chapitos aim to eliminate Los Mayos and claim dominance over one of the world's most powerful criminal organizations. Over the past month, both factions have sought more men, money, and weapons. They've even attempted to form alliances with Mexican government forces, though that hasn't been enough to defeat their rivals. Rumors of Los Chapitos allying with El Mencho began circulating on social media in early October. And now, for the first time, a member of Los Chapitos confirms the details of this alliance to Saga. The alliance is formed. All right. That's it. So supposedly they got a new group, y'all. What y'all think about their new group, man? Everybody gonna get their jerseys made? Their FEU jerseys. I can't keep up, bro. I'm not going to be able to keep up with all the letters and the new letters and the symbols and the emojis and it's pizza and it's sombreros and it's cocks and it's all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Carlos Juarez. Shit's sad. Absolutely sad. Absolutely sad. You know? And if you haven't been watching, you know, while this war is going on and while these guys are defacing Sinaloa, right, and defacing Mexico, these guys at the top, they're living their life, dog. They're not out there wearing no tactical vests behind an AR. You know, they're having what's it called? Well done steaks and shit. Let's go to the Discord so we can take a look at that real quick. Almost drowned myself. Salutes. Cartel content. This is where I post pictures from Ivan Archibaldo's Instagram stories and it's arrogant as fuck. Okay, we did that. Where is it at? It should be right around here. You know? He put up this right here of him in a restaurant or wherever, having a nice overcooked steak. If y'all can see this overcooked ass steak right here. Right? While their people are suffering because of their they want to make their money and they want to do their bullshit and their debauchery and they want to, they want to what's the word? They want to oppress their own people. But it is what it is, Government does the same shit, right? What can we do about it? Nothing. We sit here and talk about it. People tell us to shut the fuck up. Who knows, all right? Salutes ENS slip on the check-in. I believe I said Joaquin is the bounty hunter of the year, man. I'm sure he got a hell of a deal. He handed over a large fish. Don't get no bigger than that, bro. They pulled off an Ocean's 11 move. 31 concurrent viewers, 15 likes. Let's make the math make sense. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so. That's one thing. When it comes to pulling off a move, they pulled off a move, all right? Snatching up that old man was some Mission Impossible shit. Now, again, they might have had help. Well, we're pretty sure they had help, How much help? That's the big question, How much help? But regardless, pulled off the move of the century. Shout out Lupe on the check-in. Saludos, Shy. Salutes to you, sir. Winning food, salutes to you. Shy, history repeats itself. Broken alliances that hurt those at the bottom. Always the bottom is always going to lose. They get bled on and drown in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're always going to lose. And those broken alliances are always going to happen. These are temporary alliances. These are, I need a ringer right now in this game. I need somebody to help me win this game, And then, when we win the game, then we get rid of these guys. We play for ourselves and, there's nobody else to beef with. Beef. No pun intended. Look at this bullshit. Huh? Y'all rich? Start a big-ass war? And this is what you're eating? Come on, man. Lighten up on that shit. Salutes. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're very close to our 10,000 sub celebration. So let's get our 10,000 subs and get this shit popping. Share the show. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share a playlist. Share some of the true crime stuff that we work on. All right, so boom. That's the FEU, the Alliance. And now we're going to watch the Disturbed reality video of that. There was another image that I had posted. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's just shameful to me. This is another post from Ivan Archibaldo's Instagram stories. Acostúmbrate a ganar en silencio y que el mundo piensa que vas perdiendo. All right? Get accustomed to winning in silence and let the world think that you're losing. All right? That's easy for you to say from the steakhouse, bruh. So, I can't honor it. Fuck that shit. Salutes Luis Valdovinos. Anyone could have betrayed his brother. Anybody could have betrayed his brother. Explain who you're talking about, Luis. That overcooked steak should be a crime. That should be the one they finally get him for, huh? It's like Carlito's way. Benny Blanco gets Carlito, then pops Pachanga after. That's it. You served your purpose, Pachanga. You stay here. Come on, papi. Be fun, be fun. Shout out Luis Guzman. Great Puerto Rican actor. Very undersung. Under-recognized. All right, let's get that out of there. Let's see what else we run into. NGL makes me want to join U.S. Special Ops. There's a masculine urge in me that wants to be there if the U.S. gets involved. I take it you're a very young man, Carlos. Salutes to you. Not gonna lie, it makes me want to join U.S. Special Ops. There's a masculine urge in me that wants to be there if the U.S. gets involved. Man, you think they'll get involved? You tell me what you think. You think they're chomping at the bit for it? We got another story we're gonna cover. We're gonna get to it right now, actually. Before we get to this video, because we're already in this Discord. But it's a video that was sent to me the other day of News Now, representing that a green light has been given to the cartel to take shots at Border Patrol. I call bullshit. I think it's bullshit. I think it's political. I mean, it's obvious. Anybody who sees it knows it's political. Joaquin betrayed Mayo. Anybody could have done that in their circle. Yeah, it don't matter that it was him. He ain't the Superman. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, it don't matter that it was him. He was the guy that was going to go to jail and see what happens, while the other guys are at the steakhouse. We got this too.
Lo que estamos viendo en pantalla son las consecuencias de la narcocultura en México. En Caborca, Sonora, Lo que estamos viendo en pantalla son
what you're seeing on this TV
las consecuencias de la
are the consequences of
narcocultura
the
en
narco
México.
culture
En
in
Caborca,
Mexico.
Sonora.
Let me lower this shit because I'm wilding. No, I can't lower it.
Un estado aledaño a Sinaloa, una patrulla del ejército mexicano fue emboscada.
Jonathan said fake news. I agree. I think Team USA will step in on the low like they do in every country that gets out of hand. The same way that they lended a hand to the Chapitos to bring Mayo over here. Quietly. Where the pilot at, man? Again, they're going to always have their special forces guy in there, you know, doing something that he get out. Yeah, so quite possible. Carlos want to be that dude. Shout out Carlos Juarez. Right? He said, let's see what this is.
En Caborca, Sonora,
En Caborca, Sonora, a state
estado aledaño a Sinaloa, una patrulla del
Sinaloa, a patrol
ejército
of
mexicano
army
fue emboscada por niños.
were pinned down by children. Soldiers were pinned down by children.
Niños armados. Los
Armed children.
militares contestan la agresión abatiendo a 3 de los 4 tripulantes del vehículo.
Something to the effects of the military busted back and hit 3 of the 4 occupants.
La agresión abatiendo a 3 de los 4 tripulantes del vehículo que los atacó. El vehículo emprende la huida y se refugia en el domicilio que estás viendo en pantalla. Momento en el que los militares
So
llegan.
the car ended up going back in that house. Shout out Chucky, said that's his area. The last thing the cartels want is to tease the hive U.S. by attacking any U.S. government employees. Bro, that sound, when they said that shit, I was like, what? Who? Where? On the border? What are we talking about here? This is disgusting, though. While these jerk-offs are having steak, these kids is getting aired out by soldiers and airing out soldiers.
Al lugar
Unless this is more propaganda. But who knows what's the truth and who knows what's a lie? Because now each side could claim that's a lie and the other side could say, no, but that's a lie. It's all propaganda and bullshit.
y se percata
You know, I think that, you know, if there's kids' bodies out there,
que en el vehículo donde hay 3 cuerpos de sicarios, 2 de ellos
3 bodies were in the car. 2 of them were minors.
son niños. Los militares rápidamente truenan y limpian el domicilio donde se refugió el último tango, revelando que al final eran 8 personas armadas, de las cuales 6 eran menores de edad.
There was 8 people altogether at the compound that the car pulled into, and 6 of them were children.
De 12, 14 y
From 12, 14, and 16 years old.
16 años, armados con fusiles de asalto Kalashnikov,
Armed with
pistolas
Kalashnikovs and Glocks.
Glock, chalecos balísticos y granadas de fragmentación.
With flak vests and
Un recordatorio más de lo estúpido y venenoso que es
just shows you how stupid and poisonous is the idolatry
idolatrar la
of
narcocultura.
narco culture. I agree. Salutes. I fucking agree. All right? I agree. Salutes. Hands up in the chat for y'all. Bow, 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 bow. What else we got right here in the Discord while we're here real quick? We got conspiracy theories right there. We got Ivan's people doing big, patrullas through plazas, showing their cojones, their cock, I guess. Here goes that cut right here. The cartel permitted to shoot at Border Patrol. They're permitted, bro. That's the title. That's the title. It's too funny.
We are also following new
These people are hilarious.
exclusive reporting from the southern border detailing the dangers Border Patrol is facing every single day. News Nation has now learned that Border Patrol is on alert after Mexican cartels have given permission to its members to shoot at U.S. agents at the border. Now, this marks a significant escalation for the ongoing battle with those cartels and their smuggling operations there. Correspondent Allie Bradley is live in Eagle Pass, Texas, with some exclusive details.
Look at her. She's all, it's so bad. So sad. Yeah. They could bust at us at any minute.
Live in Eagle Pass, Texas, with some exclusive details. Allie.
Yeah, hey, Kelly. So it's long been kind of this understanding of sorts that the Mexican cartel stays over in Mexico. They don't fire on or attack U.S. law enforcement because it's bad for business. They will be shut down, and they know it. But there has been basically a war within the Sinaloa cartel, and that prompted this alert that we actually obtained that's circulating amongst Border Patrol that shows that cartel operatives have actually been given permission to shoot at U.S. Border Patrol agents because of their response to this fighting within the Sinaloa cartel. Border Patrol's response is prompting the deployment of Mexican law enforcement, which the cartel is trying to avoid here. So this alert was kicked out by the El Paso.
Look how crazy that looks. Cartel permitted to shoot Border Patrol. Stop it. Stop it.
Intelligence and Operations Center. It warns agents and officers of the threat on the south side of the border. The alert reminds agents to remain cognizant of their surroundings and to approach any cartel operatives with extreme caution. Now this, just as 2 days ago, contractors working on a ranch in the Eagle Pass area of the Del Rio sector, which is where we are, reported taking on fire from the Mexican side. According to an internal memo, the workers saw several individuals in Mexico where the shots came from, but could not determine how many people were out there. There were no reported injuries in that incident. Now, we talked with Victor Avila, who is a former special agent within Homeland Security investigation, and he says law enforcement should absolutely be concerned about this recent escalation.
This imaginary line is supposed to separate some shit. Come on, man. Shout out E&S Slip. So many kids never got a chance to be kids. Sad. Yeah, salutes. It be like that. That's the world. Lupe says, Shy, so did Jay tell Ed Calderon to get his shoe shine box? What did he was telling him to,
now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Get his fucking shine box? So did Jay tell Ed Calderon to get his shoe shine box when he seen him face to face in Texas? No, on the contrary. He came on here in the chat and posed an apology to Ed Calderon. But I told him to save that shit from the chat. Ain't nobody really going to see it in the chat. Save it for the next time he's here. An apology to Ed Calderon, and basically said, dude is, he's the man and then some. All right? So we're going to get clarification on that. So, we'll talk to him. I'm going to be like, what's up, man? Did you backtrack, man? Did you moonwalk? I'll play some Michael Jackson in this motherfucker, man. But we'll talk to him about that the next time we see him. We're going to put him on the spot, and then we're going to tell Jay to
now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Go home and get his fucking shine box, all right? Carlos Oregon said, gotta stay in your lane. What lane is that? Who gotta stay in their lane? Expound on that, Carlos. Her face was cracking me up. She was like, it's rough. Border Patrol's gonna start abusing the walkers. This is their excuse. Yeah, it sounds like an excuse, and it sounds like a go with the guy that's hard on border issues because they're shooting at us. Didn't Chapitos stop their fentanyl smuggling because... I shouldn't have said the word. It was bad for business. I'm sure they know by supposedly greenlighting that would be worse for business. Yeah, but that whole... you did it right. Fentanyl thing was... that was a ruse. I don't believe they stopped shit.
You see, the cartels all want access. The Gulf cartel, CDN, everyone. The number one reason they fight for these plazas is because these plazas are the corridors to enter the United States, whether California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. And that's the major fight because the Sinaloa cartel has controlled that whole area from California to Sonora, now even far west Texas and El Paso. And so that's exactly what you're seeing right now. And that's not just fighting for the plazas, but fighting for the leadership of both of these, which happens to be one cartel, now basically split into two.
Those corridors, those pathways are very lucrative, Kelly. It's a $13 billion a year business that they're fighting to maintain by pushing people and drugs through those holes. Now, I have reached out to both Customs and Border Protection and Governor Abbott because those contract workers were likely building wall and fencing there on behalf of the state of Texas. I have not heard back from either of those entities, Kelly.
Wow, this is just an incredible update. Ali, you know, we know this infighting between the Sinaloa cartel has been going on since the capture of El Mayo and one of El Chapo's sons as well. Does that threat appear to be escalating now?
Yeah, it does.
Look
seem
at it.
to
You
be
seen her
escalating.
face with us? She's like, yeah, man, it's escalating, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, because again, Cartel has always kind of maintained that they're
Hit the like button. Stop playing games with yourself. Just hit the button.
on the south side of things. But we were just reporting on the Cartel CDN using drone jammers to actually go in and intercept U.S. drones surveillance technology and capabilities, something that is a huge devastation and detriment to the U.S. side. Now, alongside of that, they also found several IEDs and RPGs. Those are rocket launchers, basically, on the south side of the border, just across from Arizona. That, along with a slew of ammunition. So we're finding a lot of kind of military-grade weaponry just on the other side of the border, which, of course, is causing concern for law enforcement down there. Now, we did ask former President Donald Trump when we had time to talk with him exclusively about this
Boom,
escalation
that's what it's
and
all about
the
right
concern.
there.
He
Trompito.
says troops need to go in. Take a listen to that exchange.
We need a military operation. I mean, what's happening? What you're just telling me? We need a military.
Hey man, did anybody Photoshop him with like the rest of his face, the skin tone as this shit back here that the makeup artist can't reach to? Cause I bet you that looks terrifying. His just big pink face. He's orange as fuck right now. Just a big pink face and shit. You know what I mean?
Military operation. These people have become military. They're very rich. They have a lot of money. They're among the richest people probably in the world. They're very rich and they're very evil.
Now, this all comes as a former a former Mexican security operative was just busted for basically bribery, spending 38 years in jail. So we've got issues with corruption spilling over the border. And again, Kelly, you know, we were basically told by CBP, hey, it's never going to bleed over to the U.S. side of things because it's bad for business. But now we're seeing alerts saying, watch your back because it might spill over. So certainly concerning for law enforcement down here, Kelly.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
So
Go to
concerned.
join.nn.
I'm so concerned with their media bullshit and propaganda. The concerning is crazy. All right. Carlos said the U.S. needs to stay in their lane. Let them fight it out like Mencho is. Well, Mencho isn't just fighting it out. He's making alliances, supposedly. Exactly, Chucky. They always have to make up some BS excuse. Absolutely. And yeah, and I agree with Jonathan. That would be bad for business to be busting at. And those are border towns anyway. You know, who controls the border? Let me see. Shout out Lupe. That's what I thought. I told you Ed is cool people, really knowledgeable, humble too. Unlike Jay, who thinks he's still part of the cartel. I mean, I think he's man enough to take the shit back and say, you know, I apologize for the shit that I said. You know what I'm saying? And also, he's from a different side. Even though I believe that the police and the gangsters is one and the same, you know, when it comes to this cartel shit, Ed and Jay come from two different places. Ed comes from a protocol, you know, police side of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Jay comes from the flashy get money side of the shit. I'd expect there'd be a difference in character there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that Jay still thinks he's part of the cartel either. I think he's made it clear that they're the enemy as far as he's concerned. I just think he feels misrepresented by people, so he's gonna say what he's gonna say. I think he got the right to do it. You know what I mean? Shout out Jonathan Pantoja said, Chucky Chigong, I said the same thing. To be trigger happy towards Latinos, just like the trigger happy law enforcement who fear for their lives and unalive black and brown people in the U.S. Carlos Juarez said Ed Calderon posted his Arizona. Oh yeah, hold on. I gotta go back for this right here because I peeped this. Let me see. Where'd it go? Ed Calderon doxed OG Shadow's address when OG Shadow made a video about his Joe Rogan interview saying he's acting squeaky clean. Ed Calderon posted his Arizona address and his family. That really happened? I'd like to look into that. That's some punk shit right there. I don't care how no nonsense he is. I don't care how plugged he is, how police he is, how cartel he is. I don't give a fuck. You get mad at somebody saying something about your interview or reacting to your video or doing a video, whatever. You dox him, that's just whole shit. That looks desperate. That's not something I wouldn't tell a motherfucker. Like, you did some whole shit. Jonathan said, Lupe, you're on one with your conclusions about Jay and what he thinks. Shout out 030 North on the check-in. Shy, Jay is a bit arrogant at times, but the truth is he was just another minion. But that's an opinion. Him being another minion, that's just an opinion to you. Because, I mean, if how many, you tell me, if you know, you tell me how many minions sat at the table. At that table, at the specific table. But the arrogance, man, humans are humans. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bit arrogant at times. I'm not defending nobody. He a grown man. He could defend himself. I'm just saying, like, to look at Ed Calderon and to say Ed Calderon is much more humble and well, he comes from that. This nigga comes from diamonds and fucking, neon lights. And, if you had people telling you that you were a fucking minion all the time and you knew better, if you had people pick and choosing, oh, this snitch is okay, this snitch is not, and you a rat and they not, I'd have a chip on my motherfucking shoulder too. So, it is what it is. All right, so what else we got in the Discord before we get out of here? I just started going through the Discord stuff, but I call bullshit on that. I know y'all call bullshit on that. No cartel on the border has greenlit anybody to lick any shots at any border patrol. That's the U.S. trying to start some shit or to give a reason. Oh, man, we got to have this talking point. How do we? Well, let's just say that they're busting at them, whatever. Money don't make a man, though. It's his actions. I mean, but I'm saying, like, it's a nuanced conversation. You want to have it with one-liners. You know what I'm saying? You want to have it in chats. You know what I mean? Money don't make a man, though. It's actions. It's all actions, but there were actions that got them to the table, and then there were the actions that got them to where they're at right now. You know what I'm saying? And money don't make a man. I say it all the time here. You can't unlame a lame motherfucker with money. But I didn't say nothing about the money. I said character, it comes from a different place. From the criminal side, it's a different place. It's a flashier place than on the police side. That's my point. All right, shout out Young Jizzle on the check-in. I appreciate you. 43 concurrent viewers, 24 likes. Hit the like button. Make the math make sense. Again, we're calling bullshit on the, they're allowed to lick shots. What they say, they're permitted to lick shots at Border Patrol. That's just U.S. news media propaganda, all right? All right, we're talking about the Chapitos and the Mencho faction joining up. Now, also last night, there was conversations in the Discord amongst the boys about somebody being let go, right? That the popular, y'all let me know, I think his name is El Boldo, popular YouTube channel, had a live stream, was talking about how, hey, some shit may go down this week where somebody very important, either one of the Chapitos, or somebody is getting released, or El Menchito is getting released. That conversation was happening last night. Then this morning, the homie Fernando dropped the link in my Instagram. Again, try to convince him when you see him in here to get in the Discord. He's getting closer. He's getting closer to getting in the Discord. He saw that, the guys had it, they were talking about what happened today, last night. You know what I'm saying? So he saw that. He was like, okay, they're doing their thing in there. So I told him, come in the Discord, man. I'll drop the Discord link right here. Boom, in the chat. Shout out Jonathan. Pantoja said, Lupe, keep your same thoughts and energy whenever Jay is around to respond for himself. He does. Lupe does. Shout out to you, Jonathan. I appreciate you. But he does. Lupe keeps his energy when Jay's around, and, Jay's there for it. So, salutes. Discord link in the chat. So he let me know that there was a report this morning that Somebody got released. Changing the subject, Shy. Cartels don't want no beef with the U.S. That's why they turned in their own people when they killed them black folks a while back. Yeah. I would like to look into that story. I don't think I really got into that story the way I wanted to. Yeah, they were on some take these motherfuckers. We don't want no problems. You know what I mean? Take these fools. Imagine being a big YouTuber like Marquitos Toys and can't go out. Is that his situation? Is he stuck somewhere with all his decisions, sitting with his decisions and shit? You know? That's crazy. So they said someone got released, and it turns out it was Joaquin, the brother that brought El Mayo from Mexico to the United States. Joaquin Guzman Lopez has left prison in Chicago as part of his deal, his pacto. He's not under custody anymore. But that, again, it always looks like that when they're when they're snitching, when they're talking. De acuerdo con el registro del Bureau Federal. So here's the thing. We don't know that he was let go. He just might be somewhere in the system snitching. I mean, you're going to have to make a list of those, Lupe. Said it's Jay who don't keep that energy when he runs into people face to face after he badmouthed them. That's a fact. Yeah, I mean, we going to make it. Who did he do that to? All right, Ed Calderon is one example, right? Imagine being a big YouTuber. All right, that's it. So boom. So this guy supposedly in the air, huh? Did that big deal that he made by bringing the old man get him sent home? Where's he on his way to? He's going to Cali. He's going back to Cali. I don't know. Let me see if I can find any video on it. But again, the boys were talking about that in the Discord last night, and that shit happened this morning. Yeah, I know that too. But that's what I'm saying. Like, why are these news people covering it like he's been released? They're saying it like he's been released when we know that he might be somewhere in the system. Those of us who have been to BOP know that upon transfer, you are out of the system. Right. Wherever you're going, whatever. You same thing with La Barbie. I don't believe that guy's in the street. I believe he's just missing in the system somewhere, but they know where he's at. In what way do you think Maito Gordo helping his brother in Mexico? From here? Oh, no. He's in Mexico with him, right? There's two brothers. No. Maito Gordo is in New York, no? The U.S. is not releasing these guys. The media don't know shit. Yeah, I don't see that happening either. But again, we've seen mad, but see, they had somebody to give up. We've seen mad people with mad bodies on them do 6 years and shit. Johnny Mitchell was banned from Sinaloa. He was released. Chaparro was days before a video was captured, so it makes him look like a rat, just like Sean Penn, Sean Penn, who was being tracked by the CIA while with Chapo. Solitude, you're very stupid. No mercy. You delete my messages because I have an opinion. Fuck you. Bro, nobody's deleting nothing. YouTube deletes it because you say the wrong words and YouTube flags your shit and we don't even see it. So watch your mouth. Fucking Solitude. We ain't never even seen you before. We don't know who you are, bro. You just as perdido as Rocha.
Oye, y el Rocha. Y el Rocha. Bueno, y el Rocha.
No, yeah, I don't have. Shout out Lupe. I don't have to ask Jay. I mean, this conversation is had every time the media and the people get in my comments and say, so-and-so has been released. And I'd be like, nah, they're not released. They in there somewhere. Oh, so-and-so's lost. No, they in there somewhere. You just don't know where they're at. But they're not at the crib. What the fuck is wrong with that guy, Jizzle? Salutes. So, yeah, so I thought there was more information than just that. That just means he's moving around. So what else we got in the Discord? Yeah, it says the media is crazy. It's just blatant. Joaquin Guzman Lopez sale de prisión. Nah, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. My brother's border patrol in Calexico, California. I'm going to ask him about that. About what, Carlos? About that green light? Let's see. So, yeah, that's bullshit. It's a non-story, I think. For now, at least. All right, and what else we got? There were 6 bodies in the streets. We know that. That happened. Somewhere. Yeah, salutes, Carlos. Let us know what he says. All right, so that's it. Let's get to this alliance video. El Mencho y los
Cartel-affiliated groups in Mexico. Originally...
All right, shout out Disturbed Reality. Let me... Yeah. Lupe, I got the CHI_IG... CHI_ILL, IG, and I got the ILL_cartel IG that's at the top of the screen. What you mean, all you dirty ass brainless cans? Solitude, shut the fuck up. Now, Solitude, since we finally met you, we know who you are. No Mr. No Mercy. We're about attitude around here. We don't like yours. We're going to end up putting you in the bathroom.
Put him in the fucking bathroom.
Somebody put him in the bathroom for 24 hours worth of seconds so he could cool the fuck off. All right, salutes, Lupe. Even with they come out, they still going to have to hide. How many of them are hiding, though? Vicentillo's not hiding. Nobody's hiding. Everybody's walking around. You know, the little other Mayito that was at the courtroom. Like, come on, man. Somebody put Solitude in the fucking bathroom.
Put him in the fucking bathroom. Let's
see. All right. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'm going to drop Disturbed Reality's channel in the channel link in the description. In the chat. Where my wrench is at? Nobody wants to smash Solitude in the head. Jonathan, instead of directing people to the description, why don't you go bust Solitude in the head with your wrench? Pause. All right, boom. I dropped Disturbed Reality's link in the chat. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so. Let's get into that. Bow. Oso got him. There we go. Shout out to Oso. Oh, Oso hit him in the head. Headshot. He gone. He gone. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go.
Adiós, pendejo.
Oso got him. Got him.
Welcome back to Disturbed Reality. La Barradora is a criminal organization based in Tabasco, Mexico, with ties to larger Mexican cartels. Its name, which translates to the sweeper,
Shout out Lupe Shai. JC did an interview with Ed Calderon. Yeah, I peeped that. I haven't had the time to listen to it yet, but that's something I do want to check out. Maybe we'll cover it here. I want to cover what JC's doing now. He got a lot of new shit in the pipeline, you know? I think I care more about JC's story now and who he is as a man now and what he's doing now than I give a fuck about any of the war stories. I don't need to hear none of that shit. You know what I mean? Let's get what you got going on. Boom. You know what I mean? Salutes. Wait a minute. Is this guy gonna cover this shit first, or what's he gonna do? All right, let's see. But yeah, I want to check it out. Maybe we'll cover that shit, that Ed Calderon JC interview. Albert said, "Man, give me a wrench. They too busy on their lunch break." Where you come from, bro? Salutes Albert Flores on the check-in. Right? We're gonna wrench you up, and then we're gonna hold this comment against you when you on your lunch break. Tell about bro, I was working. Salutes. All right, let's get it. Solitude in the bathroom by himself right now.
Or the sweeper truck reflects its role in eliminating rivals and controlling territories through violence. This gang has been involved in a wide range of criminal activities, including drug trafficking, extortion, kidnap, and murder, all of which are common traits of many cartel-affiliated groups in Mexico. Originally, La Barradura emerged as a splinter faction of the Beltran-Leyva cartel after its fragmentation following the death of key leaders. The gang operates mainly in the southern state of Tabasco, but it has extended its influence into neighbouring regions. Its position in the state's criminal landscape is particularly due to its strategic location for drug smuggling routes, which makes it a hotspot for clashes with rival cartels and gangs, including splinter factions of Los Zetas and the Jalisco New Generation cartel, CJNG. La Barradura's key activities are closely linked to drug distribution networks, both local and transnational. Their operations also encompass extorting local businesses and involvement in human trafficking. The violence associated with the gang is part of an ongoing battle for control of key drug trafficking routes, resulting in high homicide rates and widespread fear in the local population. Though smaller in scale compared to national cartels, La Barradura's impact on Tabasco has been significant, leading to an increased focus from federal and local authorities who have launched operations to curb their influence. Law enforcement has made several arrests of gang members, but the group continues to evolve and adapt to the highly competitive and violent nature of Mexico's criminal landscape. Though, despite these arrests, numerous accusations remain of La Barradura being in bed with the local authorities, including the state's prison system as well as the police. Tabasco, in recent months and years, has become an increasingly more violent state. This is also attributed to the arrival of CJNG, who are arguably the most violent cartel in Mexico right now. When entering new territories, much like Los Zetas before them, CJNG are known for deploying shock and awe type tactics to spread fear among rival gangs, as well as law enforcement and the general public. CJNG's propensity for violence has been carried out in the state of Tabasco, primarily against La Barradura, and in recent months, several grim execution videos have been released by the cartel, following their ongoing insurgence into Tabasco. CJNG have focused on Tabasco State as well as Chiapas due to their proximity with the Guatemalan border. Both the Sinaloa cartel and CJNG have realised the importance of such states in recent years, as control of the Guatemalan border means they control a large proportion of the drugs coming into Mexico. But more importantly...
What are they pointing at? What's he pointing at? He just holding? Like, what are we doing here? Just a circle jerk picture and shit? JP, make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. Okay, well then, I don't know. Maybe somebody who changed your name had you blocked. I don't know what it is. Shout out 323G on the check-in. Again, salutes Young Jizzle. Shout out Albert Flores. Salutes HG. Salutes. Appreciate you. Let's get it.
It gives the ruling cartel control over illegal human trafficking. Most who travel into Mexico from Latin America cross the Guatemalan border before eventually making their way to the USA, and as we know, people smuggling is even more lucrative than the drugs trade. The illegal human trafficking trade has been a primary reason for the rise in violence in both Chiapas.
Carlos Juarez read my mind. He said, I need a beer. Bruh, I've been thinking that shit all day. I just didn't want to leave my house. I wanted to go live immediately.
And Tabasco. Though, we will talk about Tabasco again in a
moment. Yeah, why are you talking so much about Tabasco? Like, this is not what we got into this for.
While we are talking about CJNG, however, I feel it necessary to talk about some substantial rumours that have been circulating in recent days. As everyone is aware, on the 25th of July 2024, longtime Sinaloa cartel kingpin Ismael Zambada Garcia, aka El Mayo, was arrested by US authorities at a private airfield in El Paso, Texas. Zambada was reportedly lured by Joaquin Guzman Lopez, the son of El Chapo, under false pretenses of looking to buy property in Mexico that led to his arrest. However, both were arrested and are expected to be tried in the USA. Rumours then began to circulate that Joaquin was in on the operation and that it was a setup to hand over El Mayo to US authorities. While some well-known narco journalists disputed these claims, despite the bizarre circumstances of the arrest, the theory that the arrest was a setup and betrayal by Los Chapitos was all but confirmed a few weeks later in September, when Mayito Flaco, the son of Ismael Zambada, declared war on Los Chapitos. Several firefights took place throughout the state of Sinaloa, and in particular in the city of Culiacan. Videos flooded social media, showcasing sicarios belonging to Mayito Flaco flooding the streets and making their presence known. Even radio commands were uploaded to social media, and in one, a high-ranking security chief within Mayito Flaco's faction was captured saying the following: "Don't fight with the government. Anything that smells like they belong to Chapo Guzman, kill them." The violence lasted a couple of days, and has been simmering on and off ever since. When the civil war broke out, many asked the question, what does this mean for the Sinaloa cartel? Will they go the way of the Gulf cartel before them, and ultimately fragment into various different factions, therefore no longer being a united cartel? That question still remains.
I don't know if it still remains. It's a wrap. It's fractioned. You know what I mean? It's war, it's fraction, ain't never gonna be what it was.
And will be answered as time goes on. However, on the 15th of October 2024, news began to circulate online of an unholy alliance. An alliance between former enemies, and should this be true, Los Chapitos may have gained an advantage in the civil war. During the first week of October, a meeting allegedly took place at this ranch in the picture on screen. That meeting was between envoys from Aldias Flores Silva, aka El Jardinero, the right-hand man of El Mencho, and representatives of Los Chapitos. A trusted man of El Jardinero, simply known as H8, met with one of the closest friends of Ivan Archibaldo Guzman Salazar, one of the two sons of El Chapo who are still free, the other being Jesus Alfredo Guzman. The meeting was said to have taken place to form an alliance between CJNG and Los Chapitos, as well as strategizing how to defeat Mayito Flaco. At the Pacheco's ranch in Nayarit, El Jardinero's envoys agreed with the representative of Los Chapitos to collaborate with men, money, weapons, territories, and contacts. Cartel Jalisco is currently focused on ousting the Zambada faction from Zacatecas, Nayarit, and Chiapas, while Los Chapitos are looking to consolidate their control in Sinaloa, Durango, Sonora, and Chihuahua. The pact is rumoured to include an alliance to jointly fight in these territories.
So that means the alliance is going to cover more than just Sinaloa, and more Mexican people are going to suffer. All right, well done, Cartel. Y'all are the best. Motherfuckers.
When
Shout out Top G. Ireland in the building.
Mayito Flaco declared war on Los Chapitos over a month ago, the brothers Ivan and Jesus began to strategize their next move, one of which was to negotiate with CJNG boss El Mencho, as they now had a common enemy. Cartel Jalisco of course have been struggling in defeating the Grupo Fletcher's faction belonging to Mayito Flaco in Zacatecas. Before entering negotiations, rumours indicate that El Mencho requested a guarantee from Los Chapitos to measure their seriousness. One of the brothers had to move to a safe location in Jalisco under the custody of El Mencho's men without Los Chapitos security. Los Chapitos agreed, and for several weeks now, Jesus Alfredo Guzman has been apparently living in a property owned by El Mencho in Jalisco.
That sounds like collateral to me, Popeyes. What? That sounds like collateral to me. We about to get to that. Salutes Pete Never for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Salute Shy. Salutes to you, sir. Let me hit that like button. Let me hit that heart. Let me throw some hundreds up in there. If you can, please hit the like and drop a comment on Peace Donation. Shout out Velez. Velez said, so the pizzas weren't as strong as they said if they had to link up with CJ and G. And if what this is saying is not fiction and this is the truth, that they took collateral and had somebody had to come, live in Jalisco like that as collateral for this deal. If that's true, right? Because all of it could be bullshit. That's desperation. You know what I mean? That's desperation. So play all the cool, talk all the cool shit you want. Talk all the, I'm eating well done steaks and restaurant shit. Talk all the shit you want. That looks desperate. If this is true. All right, I'm just trying to go real quick and hit this live stream. Boom, go up in here and drop these hundreds. Bow, 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 bow. Michael Moreno, they all run together. Old news. Ooh wee. Old news. So it's not true then? They don't got collateral? They didn't put Jesus Alfredo in the thing? And I believe that too. I mean, it's just the same shit. When the twins talk about it, same thing we all know. That the leaders of the gangs at the top, they ain't set tripping. Them fools is getting money together. Make sure y'all fight each other. Michael Moreno said they all run together. Jonathan said, my mom's from Zacatecas. It's been dangerous over there. And with Mencho recent postings in the video the other day, it sounds like it's getting worse, unfortunately. All right, salutes. Hit the like button, y'all. Again, thank you, Pete Never, for the $9.99 super chat. Let's see what's up with this collateral situation right here. Right? Oh, you want an alliance with me? Cool. Well, I need you guys to prove that, I could trust you. You could trust me and that we're serious. One of y'all got to move into my stronghold.
Accompanied by two of his most trusted team members as a sign of the seriousness with El Mencho. To sum up the snakes and ladders and Hunger Game nature of the drug trade, back in August 15th, 2016, Jesus Alfredo Guzman Salazar was captured to gunmen belonging to CJNG after dining at a fancy Puerto Vallarta restaurant known as La Leche. It was largely thanks to Ismael Mayo Zambada that Jesus and his associates were released unharmed. Fast forwards 8 years, it seems that Los Chapitos are now in bed with El Mencho and CJNG, marking one of the unlikeliest alliances in cartel history. I understand that this story was initially broken by a group of journalists known as Illicit Investigations. Give them a follow on Twitter if you can. They have a very informative account. Mayito Zambada's faction have proved to be a thorn in the side of CJNG for years, and have really been taking the fight to Los Chapitos during the early stages of the Sinaloan Civil War.
Michael Moreno, do you believe that the FEU is a thing? Huh? The FEU? The Special Forces Unit? Huh? Which is the name that they gave the alliance between the Chapitos and the CJNG? Huh? Or that's bullshit too. The news is just talking shit. They could be, quite possible. But let's say they might run together, but when you're asking for an alliance to win the war against Maito Flaco, you're showing weakness. It's what it looks like to me. And to mention them, they could be laughing and then be like, okay, all right, we'll help you. Knowing what they're going to do. Michael Moreno said SOC. All right.
But combined, they may now have the firepower to finally wipe the Zambada faction off the map. We could be heading for a new level of violence, with CJNG finally in the mix, and ultimately, such cartel warfare is rarely kept—
How cute, they're having a threesome.
between criminals and criminals alone. Sadly, should this be the case, an increase in violence between the aforementioned factions, innocent people will also be dragged into this unstable situation.
Innocent people. Innocent people. That's what matters. That's what matters to me. Who cares about this? Who wins this war? That shit don't make y'all no motherfucking money. You know what I mean? It's them innocent people, dog. Under siege. They're under siege. And when there's weakness, sharks be smelling blood in the water. Ain't that the
like
truth?
was the case with the Golfo Zeta war all those years ago. Another factor to consider, should this alliance indeed be real, how long does it last? Should they indeed defeat Mayito Flaco, will they then start warring with each other? I ask the question as usually such partnerships do not last forever, especially if one is weaker than the other. Ultimately, an alliance could possibly mean a new level of violence that we have yet seen in the drug war, though we will of course cover that should we get to that point. What I am certain of is that we will see some horrible videos from this conflict. Despite the potential alliance, Cartel Jalisco will still have their own problems to deal with, however, notably in the state of Michoacán against the likes of Carteles Unidos, El Migaladas, La Nueva Familia Michoacana, to name a few of the gangs that they are fighting in the state, as well as in Tabasco against La Barradora. In relation to the ongoing conflict with La Barradora, a graphic new clip was released, showcasing the levels of savagery that both cartels are more than willing to go to get the upper hand and to shock people. We will—
Shout out Velez. He said, of course they wouldn't start a war against each other after they win the war. Of course not. No red weddings here. Huh? No double cross. If it's true, it's a pact with the devil. Didn't Mencho take one of the Chapitos though? If that ish. It was crazy ass. He made divide and conquer. Nah, as I recall, didn't the Beltrans get one, and then Chapo forced Mencho to go find them? Chapo snatched up one of Mencho's people, so that some shit like that. They have to work together to keep Mexico on top. On top of what? Top of the rug trade? So they're doing, so Michael Moreno, so this is a good thing they're doing for Mexico? Pues, y'all should have told me that this was a good thing. I would have supported it if I thought this was a good thing for the people of Mexico. But they got to stay on top, you know?
We'll also cover another clip of unknown origin, also appearing to be linked with CJNG. But nevertheless,
It's all patterns, Lupe. It's mad patterns. It's everybody got a reason to hate everybody in that mix right there. It's just what it is. It's a cesspool.
what happens in the actual videos? The first clip, as mentioned, came out of Tabasco State. The video itself is 1 minute and 49 seconds in length. In regards to the victim and the backstory as to why he found himself in that position.
It was Mencho that kidnapped them. All right, salutes. I get it all jumbled up in my head, bro. You mix that with a bunch of Spanish, y el 42 and el 43. Shout out Michael Moreno. It's not good, but it's life. Yeah, it's life. And if it's true, that's because Mencho actually, Albert said, and if it's true, that's because Mencho's actually terminated. He wouldn't approve of it. Mencho had him napped, and Minileak negotiated their release via Miles' command because Chapo wanted him freed. There it goes. That's what it was. Was it that one? Yeah, I don't know. They're all jumbled up in my head with El 42, El Pipi, El all of that shit. But we don't need to know about these clips right here. Let me see. I'm pissed dude off. He mad now. I'm gonna leave him mad. Just let him be mad. Chapo had Menchito backed against the corner pretty much in a Mexican prison. All right, so it's up in the air still if this is an alliance or they just put out a manta. But if we're hearing that there's name, they named it, bro. It's the FEU, so it got to be real, right? The internet says so. Let's see. I don't need to know about these videos though. Let's go see. Let's go see if we can find something else on it. Again, I don't see that being good. And that sounds very, especially the fact that he said that they used collateral, that they took Alfredo and put him in a house in their territory and stuff like that. How you know all of that? Your sources. Okay, your sources. But if that is true, if that is true, then that's desperation. And them CJ and G's are going to see that that's desperation. But I said I want to see them FEU patches if it's really true. They got cock patches and shit. All right? Let me see. Let me see if Borderland Beat got anything on it. It got to be true though, right? Because Chaparro said it, didn't he? Chaparro said that that's what it was. Let's see, nothing here. See, like this. So this was yesterday? The GGL got 38 years in the U.S. for protecting cartel traffickers. Borderland Beat isn't reporting the alliance yet. So I don't know how much of an alliance that is. How much did Meech get caught? How come Meech didn't get caught in over 20 years? What? What you mean he didn't get caught? Mexican people are fucked. They used to depend on the cartels to keep the peace because they can't depend on the government. It's going to get real ugly until someone takes full control. That's a fact. It's the same story. Remember, like back in the day when Higgins used to cross out other gangs to start beef? It's all smoke and mirrors. Propaganda everywhere. But not all conspiracy theories are just theory. And we know that because many conspiracy theories have been found to be true. So as I said, El Tubo kicked me out. I don't appreciate them. They're very unappreciative of us. You know what I'm saying? As a whole. So my apologies on their behalf. All right, smoke and mirrors. Let's see what we got here. So we did that. Get this out of here. This out of here. This out of here. Let's go see what's going on at if we missed anything in Luis Chaparro's stories. They're thanking him for the truth, blah blah blah. Oh, that's it. He's just putting his notes up. What's this here? Oh yeah, we got a supposed update. It says in Mayo Zambada's second court hearing in New York, U.S. government is reviewing the option to request the death penalty. Vicente Zambada could be called as a witness. Next hearing set for January. Coño. Oh yeah, who knows? The five said I'm trying to say, how come you talking about that? Because he just did 20 years. You talking about the 20 years prior? When some people last max 2-3, yeah, no. I mean, you never know, right? Sometimes you do know, but you just don't know, right? And it's going to get ugly once someone takes full control because someone else is going to want that top position. They got to stay on top. Free the old man, Carlos? Why? Why you want to free him? You feel sorry for him? You got loyalty to him? He hurt a lot of people. Fuck him. All right, got nothing there. Let me get into Bien Bélicos. Let's see what they got. Or Cosas de Culiacán. When was this posted? Isn't the FEU only in the states around Sinaloa? I don't know. From my understanding, the FEU was just invented, a couple days ago. What do I know? That's my thought. Who's this here? Got this long-haired chick security right here. What's going on with her, though? I don't know. She look like she wear a size 13. So that's that. Let me see. You know what I want to see? I wanted to see. He had Luis Chaparro had a meme of Rocha. That's, where's that at? There it goes right there. Oh, shit.
Oye, ¿y el Rocha? ¿Y el Rocha? Bueno, ¿y el Rocha?
Hay paz y tranquilidad in Sinaloa. There is peace and tranquility in Sinaloa as he wears his vest, helmet. Yes, Rocha.
Oye, ¿y el Rocha? ¿Y el Rocha?
He's
Bueno,
happy
¿y el
right now.
Rocha?
He's part of the FEU. He's the mascot, the living mascot, the face of the FEU is El Rocha, right? Make sure we're not missing nothing else here. Let's get it. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this lovely Friday afternoon. We got 45 concurrent viewers and 32 likes. Let's make the math make a little bit more sense. Let's get up to, let's get to 40 likes. Let's get some 40 likes going at least, in the least. Right? Let's see if we missed anything on the cartel front. Y'all have been very vocal about what you think about this alliance, whether you think it's true, whether you think it's not true. Again, we never know. We never know what's happening. They tell us what they want us to know. We got to do the math from there. All right, that's all I see, man. That's all I see. Right? On the Diddy front, there's been a lot of recreations of what's her face? Jaguar Wright. Pretty hilarious. Jaguar Wright video memes and shit. I've seen some videos. I saw a video of her wilding out in the car, spreading her son's ashes on her face. Like, you need some help. But I'm not gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'm sure some of the shit she has to say has some validity to it. All right, wouldn't deny that even a little bit. All right, wouldn't deny that even a little bit. Carlos said, even if it's true, the alliance wouldn't last. Yeah, I mean, that's what we talk about. Eventually, somebody's going to preemptively jump the other one because they're waiting for the other one to jump them because, so it's like, just don't see that happening that way. They had a meeting. The one brother had to move into their town, and now they're going to fight the war. And if they win the war, then they turn around and pull the gun on them. You stay. Pachanga, yeah. Benny Blanco, Pachanga style. We'll see. We'll see who's going to be Benny Blanco, who's going to be Pachanga, and who's going to be Calito. You know, one of them got to be Calito. The Sombreros, the CJ&G, or the Chapitos. The last two, they decided to alliance. Let's just say they make the Maizas, the Sombreros, they make them Calito. Then one of them got to be Pachanga. And then one of them will be Benny, and Benny wins. Benny wins. There's a sequel in that film. There's a Benny Blanco sequel in that film I think should happen. I wrote a treatment for it many years ago. I might have to revisit that. John Leguizamo's still around. All right. So, the Diddy stuff. Diddy did not get bail. Diddy stays in jail. There's been all kind of rumors. Can't listen to none of them. Rumors about GHB, human growth hormone, GHB and other chemicals and shit supposedly found in the baby oil and all of that shit. Don't buy it. It's all bullshit. Smoke and mirrors. Media. The media has to have something to talk about. They got to make up shit. But let's say, bro, I thought the Sombreros kidnapping sounded far-fetched, but seems like it happened the way they said. So would it put this past them? Yeah, no. I mean, that kidnapping, get over that shit already, Velez. That shit happened. You know what I mean? It went down how it went down. Whether they got help, didn't get help, that shit happened. Lupe says, Shine, Tijuana, they tried even every type of alliance possible, only to end up at each other's throat and bodies dropping everywhere. I mean, people within their own factions are blowing each other up. You know what I'm saying? How many of those stories we don't hear? Shout out Albert Flores. He said Nick Jonas gets a laser pointed at his head and runs out mid-concert. Maybe scared him because Liam Payne died. All speculation. You don't know in this business no more. Right? I saw that Nick Jonas video. And people in the comments made sense. They was like, yo, you act like he's out of order for doing that, but you act like concerts haven't been shot up before. All you got to do is look at dude in Vegas. You know? Concerts get shot up. So I'm not mad at him. Carlos said Devin Haney's going to get tested for his baby oil levels. He's going to sue baby oil. I need some HGH for my shoulder. I'm looking for trustworthy farmacia in Mexico. Well, stay out of Sinaloa. Unless you're special ops. BM worked for the Jonas marketing team. That kid's the kid that ran off stage, he's a good actor. He was in a good TV show called Warrior. But I don't blame him. Let's look at that video. Again, because that made me think like, these people are in these positions of power with money. Give me one sec, y'all. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Give me one sec. Give me one sec, y'all. Power chat tweaking right now. Thank you for the heads up. Boom. Well, I mean, Albert said, like, why would he be that scared to run out? Know what I mean? I mean, he on top of that, he's soft as a bag of, baby feet. But I get it. I understand it. I get it. He ain't gonna take no chances. What do he know about a laser? Somebody point a laser? What? Nah, bullets come next. I'm gone. Or maybe he had to take a shit. Nobody knows. Maybe Buddy had to go.
Put him in a fucking bench, Mike.
Yeah, all of this alleged testing and all this is all. I need to see where that came from, because from my understanding, it's all bullshit. The GHB and all of that with the bottles. Jonathan says, Shy, on Zaya's live, there was conversation that not all 1,000 bottles of baby oil were baby oil. Some were allegedly tested with GHB, and that's a sedative where it can make you. Yeah, from my understanding, I was listening to a lawyer putting other lawyers on blast. Like, stop talking about this. It's not true. So we're going to look into that. We'll look into it. Let me see what's up with this problem right here, though. Got a problem right here. Let's see something. Stupid. GHB, you have to drink it, not apply it. Chucky, you got too many answers, bro. Did he go into the Chomo pen? Lupe said, here's one conspiracy theory that is fact. Bill Gates owns the most agricultural land in the United States. Quite possible. Most other shit. What is going on with this thing? Give me a sec, y'all. I'm trying to figure this out. Matter of fact, I'm going to play the Nick Jonas video while I do this. Who knows, y'all? Maybe he had to take a shit, man.
Nick Jonas did not.
Running off stage in Prague. I'd probably be more worried in the United States, but again, who knows, man? These guys got money and power. And what's he hiding? Because isn't he like bi or something? So maybe he been to a couple of these parties and knows what was going on backstage. Who knows? I'm trying to be an Army Spec Ops, and if I don't make the cut, I'll at least be Airborne Infantry 82nd like my canal. Salute to you, bro. Break a leg. Albert Flores said, homie had poppers in every single one of those baby oil bottles. Well, maybe Nick Jonas BM wants to take a hit on him for being desgraciado. Just saying. What, they got problems? Yeah, if they got problems, then he could be worried about her too, you know? All right, let's play this video while I try to figure out this power chat.
Nick Jonas did not take any chances last night during the Jonas Brothers show in Prague. So during the show, you can see Nick has his head turned to the right, and we can see from this camera angle, the red laser appears twice on Nick's head. Nick has already decided to get the hell out of there as he turns his head back facing forward. When he does, you can see the laser mark for a third time. So yeah, Nick signaled to security that there was a problem and got the hell out of there. Nick has not acknowledged the incident on social media, nor is there any kind of statement on the Jonas Brothers accounts, but a representative from the O2 Arena Praha said in a statement, "We can confirm that the Jonas Brothers performance had to be interrupted for several minutes due to the use of a prohibited laser printer by the person. The organizing service responded to this fact. After a few minutes, the band continued their performance." I mean, not much to say about this. Completely understandable that Nick would get the hell out of there. Is it a laser? Is it a sniper? I don't know. You don't know. I'm going to wait over there till you find out. What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts? Did he overreact? Not a conspiracy. A couple of Blackwater private militia mercenaries work for the Sinaloa cartels. Not a conspiracy? So that shit is out there? Damn, didn't even cover dude. Just had him run. Yeah, it looked like he had no security. He was on his own. Shout out 298 Sosa on the check-in. I appreciate you. Trying to fix this problem here, but I don't understand why it's even happening. I usually had a fix for it. That didn't do it. Did he overreact? Did he have to take a shit? Or was he right? Hey, you point a laser at me, I'm getting out of there. It's a crowd full of people. We don't know who's who. This is how it happens. Put a laser on me, I'm making my move. Hey, go and handle whoever that laser is, and then, then I move on from there. All of a sudden, celebrities start suiciding before Diddy trials. Did you listen to the Liam 911 calls? Yeah, I did, but I don't know what I got from them. It's always strange. We'll go through them again right now. First of all, I didn't even realize who that was, but we're gonna look at it like this though. People are always doing this. It's just that Diddy shit's on our mind now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always a time, we always say that, somebody will retire, a CEO will retire, and again, we'll do that too and be like, oh, look at all these guys retiring. Well, they retiring all year long. There's somebody retiring, somebody dying, somebody falling off. You know what I mean? Here, let me try this. Right. Hold on a second. That ain't what I'm looking for. Where the fuck is it? Weird shit going on here. Did I accidentally delete my power chat out of here? Again, fighting technicals real quick. But we here, we chilling. Salutes. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. Young Jizzle said bill collector came to collect with the put the light on him. Met a few rug mule paisas in juvenile hall when I was 16. I live in SD close to TJ. The soft white underbelly interview with the Tanya girl was good too. Who is that? Bruce. Yo, honey, salutes to you. Shout out Bruce on the check-in. Let me get this overlay here. Let me figure something out. Boom. Tested correctly, right? Let me try this test again, y'all. Give me a sec. See, that should have rang off. Hold on, there it is. All right. Wow, got it. Somehow, power chat was deleted. This shit. I hope this shit don't play 10,000 times, cause I'm a tweet. It worked earlier though, so what's the hold up? Maybe I don't know how that happened, but whatever. It's here. It is here already. Hold on. I'm tripping. All right, now I got it figured out, y'all. Matter of fact, let's get this one the fuck out of here. Yes. Let's get this one refreshed. Wow. And now, let's hit this.
Oye, ¿y el Rocha? ¿Y el Rocha? Bueno, ¿y el Rocha?
Also send $20 salutes in here, salutes chat. Please on me when you're done with the live. Experience Wild Corporal Saber.
This also Super Mario. Says salute shy, salute chat. Beers on me when you're done with the live. Es viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe. Salutes to my brother Oso for the $20 super chat. Beers on him. Some tall boys after the live, all right? Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, man, should I go? Should I not go? No, let's go live. All right? I need one of them beer hugs. Salutes. Here we go. Next one.
Oye, ¿y el Rocha? ¿Y el Rocha? Bueno, ¿y el Rocha?
Jonathan Panto just sent $5 salutes. Keel, my dude. Thank you for your determined, dedicated hard work, your resilient self, for all that you do for your great quality content. Shout out to the Cartel members. Like, subscribe, it's free. Fuck the weak trolls.
Shout out Jonathan Pantoja for his $5 power chat. Salute Shael, my dude. Thank you for your determined, dedicated hard work and your resilient self for all that you do for us and your great quality content. Shout out to the Cartel and Ill Cartel members. Shout out to the chat and Ill Cartel members. Like and subscribe. It's free. It don't cost you a thing. And fuck the weak trolls. All right? Salutes to you, Jonathan. I appreciate you. Salutes also for the $20 power chat. Salutes Jonathan for the $5 power chat. I appreciate you, sir. Shy's back on the map. Salute to JFL on the check-in. I appreciate you. Jonathan says, Shy, please don't tell me you deleted my beloved power chat. Somehow it was still there, but it wasn't. I was refreshing the wrong dono link here. So I tweaked. She was at a Diddy party, talks about her experience there. That's something to look into, Albert Flores. I appreciate you. All right. Shout out also sounding like Mario Rocha. All right. Boom. Let's get it. All right. So, yeah, I don't blame dude for running. It is what it is. Shit's happening. This Liam, what's his name? Liam, hold on. Let me scroll up and see it. I forget dude's name. Guy that just passed away. I don't know. I can't find it. But that guy supposedly jumped out the window. So who knows? Who knows how true that is? It is what it is. We shall see. And there's also been reports that P. Diddy or I should say Justin Bieber has been isolating himself. Let's see. Daily Mail, The Independent, Forbes. Yeah, Liam Payne. I'm sorry, that's his name. See, but the outlets that are reporting this, they're like bullshit outlets. Liam Payne, 31 years old. Rest in peace, bro. I don't know what happened there. See, I don't trust these news outlets. Hailey Bieber's father, Stephen Baldwin. Let's see what this is. Hailey Bieber's dad credits her for helping Justin Bieber survive. Shares update on new parents. Oh, so they got a new kid or something. Stephen Baldwin is proud of his daughter Hailey Bieber. Has stuck by husband Justin Bieber's side through thick and thin. I'm just glad he connected with a great gal to help him survive. Baldwin, 58, recently told the Daily Mail. Their happiness and their well-being and their health is more obviously now better than better than ever. Baldwin also recalled the advice he offered Hailey, 27, and Justin, 30, before their marriage, adding, "Look, early on meeting Justin, getting to know him, I hung out with him a bit before I said he could marry my daughter. But one of the simple things I told him was, you decide you're normal, you and Hailey will decide you're normal." The couple were originally linked from 2015 to 2016. After their split, Justin briefly rekindled his on-off romance with Selena Gomez, but the twosome called it quits for good in 2018. Later that year, Justin and Hailey rekindled their relationship and got engaged. They exchanged vows in a New York City courthouse in September 2018 before hosting a second wedding ceremony 1 year later. So this ain't got shit to do with nothing I'm talking about. They've been reporting that he's isolating himself. Now, I see that kid sometime and he looked like he's still suffering, right? Also said too much coke happened. That to Liam Payne, you think the dude that went out the window? Quite possible. I heard he fell off of a balcony and had just put out a successful solo album. That it was a freak accident in Argentina. I haven't heard any phone calls. We're looking to those right now. Let me see. Let me type this in. Justin Bieber isolating himself. Excuse me. The Economic Times. Like, who the fuck is the Economic Times? Okay. Yahoo. I'll take Yahoo. Let's get it. Justin Bieber reportedly doesn't trust people around him as his crazy past haunts him. Justin Bieber has reportedly lost confidence in a close circle and isolated himself from some. According to reports, the pop star is also being haunted by the ghosts of his past amid the interest around him in the wake of Sean Diddy Combs' arrest. In recent appearances, the new dad has also been spotted looking sober, seemingly suggesting he might be dealing with a lot. I mean, stop. You people walk around, you haunt these people with your cameras, and then you tell us what they're thinking and what they're going through. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that look on his face. He probably had to take a shit too. Like, come on, man. What are you talking about? He has yet to publicly address Diddy's arrest and X charges, despite their past cordial relationship and the resurfaced videos of him with embattled rapper. Why Justin Bieber has alienated some people in his close circle? He needed to do that shit many years ago. Right? I'm sure he suffered many a vulture. They don't wait till you die. They pick at your flesh while you living. Sources close to Bieber have shared that the singer no longer trusts his close pals and acquaintances and has isolated himself from them. The singer's issues are said to be connected to his being haunted by the ghost of his past, which were linked to some of the stupid shit he engaged in as a rising teen sensation. Who knows how much shit that he didn't want to do. I don't want to be on camera with this fucking creepy ass dude, man. You know? Or I don't want to be on camera with my abuser. Or I don't want to be in contact with my abuser. And then they get on camera and Diddy presses him because you ain't talked to me in this long. I ain't talked to you. You don't hit me up no more. Doing weird shit. You know? He was a teenager. He was the biggest pop star in the world. Everyone was worried about him. And we didn't know if he would survive it. People took advantage of everything he did, an insider told Page 6 about Bieber's past. According to another source, Bieber appears to be distancing himself from his inner circle because he feels they didn't do enough to protect him. Justin's done some really crazy shit, and he's alienated the people around him. He doesn't trust them. He probably shouldn't. I trust his judgment. The pop star's family members are concerned about him. Maybe it's late for that concern, right? Maybe that concern should have been evident a long fucking time ago. Huh? How about that? No? Recently, Bieber has come even under more scrutiny for his cordial relationship with embattled rapper Diddy. Just last year, he collaborated with the music mogul on the track Moments after the rapper's first solo album in 17 years. At the time, he also took to his Instagram stories to gush about the collaboration while describing it as a full circle moment. With Diddy's arrest, several videos of Bieber and the rapper have resurfaced, leading to questions about whether he was also a victim of the Bad Boy label founder. A source has also revealed that Bieber's recent decision to isolate himself has left family members worried amid growing speculation about his possible involvement with Diddy. The insider shared, family members are concerned about Justin. It's unclear whether Diddy would have taken advantage of Justin at the time, as his family was nearby, and his manager Scooter Braun really did care about him. They added, but saying that, Justin did go through a really bad period, a very rebellious phase. I wonder why, motherfuckers. We're going to look that shit up right now, Jonathan. Justin Bieber was disturbed by the Diddy news and regrets collaborating with the rapper. Although Bieber has yet to address Diddy's ex-crimes charges publicly, sources have claimed that the news deeply disturbed the baby singer. Bieber is so disturbed by the Diddy news and is unwilling to process it or discuss it, so he is shut off. I could see that. That makes sense to me. Diddy was arrested last month on charges of racketeering, ex-trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostiness. According to the insider, Bieber was unaware of Diddy's sordid actions and now deeply regrets having worked with the embattled music mogul in light of the recent allegations. The insider added he was featured on Diddy's most recent album, and had he known any of this, there's no way he would have done it. The other time they wrote sober, looking sober. I thought they meant somber too. Either way, stop acting like you know if he's fucking sober, and stop acting like if you know if he's somber. All right? I'm walking in my fucking car. You following me around taking pictures of me so you can speculate what my look means. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. Singer was spotted looking somber in Los Angeles. Now, it seems that the weight of all the Diddy drama has taken an outward effect on Bieber, as he was recently spotted looking somber in Los Angeles on Friday night. The 30-year-old pop star was seen leaving the celebrity hotspot Chateau Marmont alone while driving in his car, per page 6. Pictures taken of the pop star showed him staring ahead with a stern look on his face as he drove off to his destination. Te pa'l carajo, all right? With a stern face. Can I live, motherfuckers? Jeez. For the outing, Bieber donned a white hoodie and a matching white and red patterned scarf around his head. Okay, thanks. Justin Bieber is focused on his wife and son. Rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? According to People magazine, a source disclosed that the sorry hitmaker is shifting his attention to his family life and is prioritizing his role as a husband to Haley and father to their young son Blues. He's aware of Diddy's arrest and all the allegations. The source told the news outlet of Justin, it's not anything that he wants to focus on, though. The insider went on to add that Justin is instead being happy and been in a happy bubble since baby Jack was born, and that the Peaches singer wants to focus on being a great dad and husband. Yeah, leave that boy alone, man. Huh? What if we find out he wasn't, abused, and then this is what makes him crazy. The fact that we all said he was abused, but who knows? Anything can happen. All right? Or he knows that everything that happened to him is going to come out to the light. You know, he wants to go mind his business. Shout out Jonathan. He said, also, coke is all bad, whether it's white or black, in my humble experience. Salute, Shy. The Jimmy Kimmel clip. Let's look that shit up. Jimmy Kimmel, Justin Bieber. What am I looking for? Let's see. Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, yes, I did see
Got me a Lamborghini. It's,
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah.
Got me a Lamborghini. It's,
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Got me a Lamborghini. It's,
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national.
Looks just as weird as all of the other videos he did with that kid. Right? And Puff thought that shit was cute. Some of us never fucked with him like that.
No television.
Yeah, man. That's just as weird as the other one where he's like, "Oh, you haven't hollered at your boy." It's just as weird as the one with Fab when he's like, "Yo, when you go party with me, bro?" You know, when you gonna party with me? So he's on some weirdo shit. But I think Justin just needs to, you know, if the truth's gonna come out, if he's guilty of something, and he's complicit in something, sorry for you, Papa. You're gonna get yours too. No hiding from that. No hiding from that. What else? What else? There was something else I feel like y'all wanted me to look up. We looked up the Nick Jonas. Shout out Chucky. You clapped the fire. I don't know why you clapped them though. So if you can bring him back, or if you see and you look and it seems like he's not there, bring him back. See if I could do it. How long we been here? 2 hours? Let's see. No chelas y agua. Alright, boom. Let me go back up here. Get Peter's low up here, bow. All right, is there anything else we need to talk about? Let's see. Let's see. Cause I'll fuck around and go get my beers and come back and start a what's it called? Come back and start a fucking what's it called? A body cam live. Shout out Bruce Levi on the check-in, my new favorite podcast, 100. The government need to put Fleece Johnson in the cell with Diddy. Let Fleece take that booty. Damn. What, a booty bandit in there with Diddy? It's a problem, son. That terrifying motherfucker is out of prison. He on the street. He's in existence. I think he still got a YouTube channel. All right? For those that don't know good old Fleece Johnson, let's look at Fleece Johnson real quick. Hundreds up in the chat if y'all want to do a body cam live stream after I go get my beers. All right, hundreds up in the chat. Let's get to 40 likes. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button if you have yet to do so. Salute Bruce Levi for the 1999 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. My new favorite podcast. Let's go and look up Fleece Johnson over here. For those that don't know who Fleece Johnson is, definitely a booty bandit. Right, Bruce Levi wants Buddy unleashed on the diddler. That's crazy. He got his own shit now.
In his prison, booty. Booty was more important than food. In his prison, booty. Booty was more important than food. Booty, a man's butt. It was more important. I'm sorry. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
I like booty. In his prison, booty.
All right, that's who Bruce Levi wants to be put in the fucking cell with the diddler. I mean, that's some diabolical shit right there. That's some diabolical shit right there. All right, so salutes to Bruce Levi. Help put y'all up on game on Fleece Johnson. Right, if found guilty, Diddy will be left with Fleece Johnson for the rest of his life. Again, Fleece Johnson now outside still has a podcast. Well, I don't know a podcast, but I know he has a YouTube channel. Fucking crazy. That shit is terrifying. Yeah, right. That's worse than the death penalty, huh? Give me the chair, motherfucker. Give me the chair, gas chamber, all of that, injection, all of that shit. Same time. Same time. All right, salutes. All right, boom, salutes. Let me see. Yeah, I'm straight. You over there on that Section 8 shit. Salutes. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to get some beer. Also said hundreds up. Also said let's fucking go. All right, hundreds up if I'm going to go get some beer and then come back and then we're going to do a, what's it called? Body cam, true crime interrogation jump off. So I thought, you see that shit? Huh? Then he'd be found guilty and given to the booty bandit. It's a wrap for him. All right, what else is out here? I think I'm going to do that, man. But we're going to see. I ain't got enough hundred. Enough of y'all ain't interested in me coming back. So maybe I'll just end this one and keep it moving. All right, we covered the cartel today. So all you cheerleaders, y'all could go in the closet right now and look at your favorite jersey and see if it's a Chapisa jersey or a Marisa jersey or whatever. And if it's a Chapisa jersey, now you got to trade that in. You got to go make you a FEU jersey so that you could rep, if that's a real team, you could rep that team now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get your, make sure you got your uniforms in check. All right? You got to know what's happening. Damn. HG said, well, that means Diddy going to be in heaven with him. Diddy going to fuck around and take over, HG. Diddy gonna be the new booty bandit and the video gonna come out with him talking about, I didn't need fame. I just needed that thing. Take that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga also said hundreds in the chat, motherfuckers. Hundreds in the chat. They don't want me to come back, dog. Huh? Sorry, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, Jonathan. Don't bring. I don't know what was happening. I don't remember what was happening in Section 8 for me to. I'm not gonna play whatever you don't want me to play from. I'm not gonna play it over here. Salutes. All right, y'all argue amongst yourselves. Shout out Bruce Levi. I appreciate you. Oh, let me hit the like button there. Hit this. Hit the heart. Throw the hundreds up. I'm not getting enough hundreds in the chat, like hundreds like this. Y'all gotta throw these hundreds up in the chat if I'm gonna come back. Otherwise, I'm gonna end this stream and I'm not gonna come back. Hundreds up. All right, boom. I'm throwing hundreds up for y'all in the chat. It looks like that. Bow. All right, also is the only one so far that seems like he wants to come back and deserving of a, being the only hundred that makes me say, fuck it, we coming back anyway. Right? Looks like academics talking about Liam Payne. Go to this. Bow. Hundreds up. Boom. Let's get it. Boom. Hundreds up for 323G. Jonathan. Bruce Levi. Bow. All right, so I think that's what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna go get me a couple beers down the street. The first available liquor establishment. Let's see if there's anything new today. Oh, now they already did catch somebody lying. All right, they already caught somebody that was trying to sue Diddy lying. Let's look into that real quick. Shout out Gene Deal. Shout out Art of Dialogue.
You know, some text messages came out, right? That she sent her boyfriend, pretty much admitting that. You know that woman you was telling me about that, you know, she called you about a sex tape she had with Diddy and his bodyguard, Big Joe? You know, some text messages came out, right? That she sent her boyfriend, pretty much admitting that she was lying on Diddy. You heard about that?
Well, like I said, and I have the text messages also, when she got in contact with me looking for Joe. I got contact with Joe. Joe was right about one thing and several things. One of them was that he was not Diddy's bodyguard. Did he do security with Puff sometimes? He wasn't a bad boy security person. Bad boy security was Gene Deal, Anthony Wolf Jones, Paul Offord. They all had their own contracts. The other people, 6 other people that worked for Bad Boy or more, it was people that Paul hired under his contract with Puff through Green Gate Security. That means Puff paid Paul, Paul paid them. Joe was one of those individuals that got paid like that. And it was only a few times, I can count on one hand how many times he probably worked for Puff. Big party situations and the whole 9 yards. He was right about that. But everybody, it looks good in the paper when it says Diddy head of the security, Diddy's bodyguard head of security, a Bad Boy security at one time. All that should be bullshit. Now, like I said, the young lady got in touch with me. I got in touch with Joe. Joe said it was felonious. She told me that she didn't want to do nothing to Joe. She just wanted the tape or copy of the tape or whatever like that so she could go after Puff. All that is true that Joe said. Now, am I privy to any of that information as far as was there a tape that exists? No, I don't know of a tape that exists. I haven't seen a tape that exists, but I heard that tapes exist. You understand? It could be folktale. It could be some bullshit. I don't know. We'll find out. Because these lawyers is going to pay top dollar if tapes like that exist out there somewhere. They're going to pay top dollar for it because they know they're going to get millions in return if it does.
When he said, motherfucker said it was more important than water, boy. It was real important to him, man.
We'll see, man. Puff had a lot of bodyguards. A person doing security for him. It may be some out there that would, because I heard that at one time somebody was blackmailing Puff with a tape. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that was happening, was going on. But we'll see.
We shall see.
You know, we're going to get all these stories, man, just like we got stories about this lawyer got 50, this guy got 120, and now they saying that it's not 120, now they saying it may be more. You know, listen to me. Until they break down and talk to every last one of these individuals.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And they see which one is sexual assault.
Stop talking to me about GHB. I don't want to hear it.
One is drugging somebody or some kind of harassment or whatever like that. We don't really know. Listen, I don't know. So when people coming at me because I'm saying that I don't believe it, it's like this. Your grandmother ever tell you the proof was in the pudding? I'm from the show me state. Seeing is believing. And I ain't taking away from none of the victims the lawyers say they got. I'm just saying, I believe it when I see it.
Me too. Because a lot of them is,
Layer up for fall.
It's just basic math and basic humanity that some of these people are just going to be money grabs. That's just a fact. Some of these people are just there to get paid. Right? He didn't tell me about that though, but I want to see. He didn't tell me about the chick. What? Alleged Diddy victim caught lying. Hold on, man. Accuser. Let me use that word. Diddy accuser lying. Here we go. Diddy's accuser's ex-boyfriend claims he was bribed to corroborate her story. Right? Talia Graves claimed that Diddy actually assaulted her in 2001. Well, this is interesting. One of Sean Diddy Combs' accusers has been accused of bribery. As previously reported, Talia Graves came forward in September and accused him of grape. She detailed a gruesome incident where Sean Combs and his bodyguard, Joseph Sherman, a.k.a. Big Joe, allegedly rugged, bound, and graped her at Combs' daddy's house recording studio in New York City in 2001. However, TMZ reported that they obtained a November 2023 text message from Graves to her ex-boyfriend detailing why she sued Diddy, saying because he's the one that has the money. The message then shows Graves telling the man that if he corroborates her story of assault, she'll pay him, allegedly typing, what do you think of $3 million? The ex-boyfriend then confirmed the story with the outlet, asserting that he saw the offer as a bribe. After receiving the text messages, the man then claimed he blocked her number and her account on social media. Furthermore, Combs' legal team is said to have obtained copies of the text message thread as well. Right? According to Complex, Gloria Allred, Graves' attorney, claims that Diddy is just the latest example of a wealthy man using his status to attempt to silence a victim. Allred told the outlet that she wasn't buying the text message story and that our client is looking forward to her day in court. It is very common that rich, powerful people and their supporters attempt to discredit, shame, and humiliate accusers who have the courage to come forward. Allred told the outlet, the complaint speaks for itself. Our client is looking forward to her day in court. Sherman responds to Graves' lawsuit on Thursday, October 3rd, when he appeared in an interview for NBC New York. The former Bad Boy bodyguard claimed Talia's accusations were a lie, insisted that he didn't know the woman and that he wasn't working for Diddy at the time. It's a lie on me. Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Joseph Big Joe Sherman, pleads for his innocence in an emotional interview and calls Talia Graves' lawsuit a money grab. I'm not questioning her integrity. I'm questioning her claims against me. I wasn't the head of his security. You got the wrong man. I've never seen you. I never did anything negative with you. I've never been in the same room with you. Vibe contacted Diddy's team for comment, but as Diddy, then my attorneys will leave you out of any proceedings because we have statements that you physically showed over 8 people videos of me and you to people in the studio. I already don't give a shit. I defend you. Got you. Hold on. They're trying to clap me for what? For this? For the news? What did we play? We didn't play anything. What they trying to clap me for? The fuck? They're trying to clap me for something. I don't know what we're playing that pissed off El Tubo, but that's a sign for me. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck them. All right. Salutes to y'all. I'm going to call her story bullshit because you're already trying to get somebody to corroborate your shit. There's text against you. So I don't believe you, shorty. So miss me with the tears and all that good shit. All right. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Salutes to Pete Never, Jonathan Pantoja, also. Salutes Bruce Levi. Appreciate all the donos today. Appreciate everybody that hit the like button. Everybody that came to hang out. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. I'm going to go get some beer, grab a bite, and then I am going to come back and do some body cams. Body cams and maybe some interrogations if we find something good. So whoever wants to hang out, and I'm going to be back. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe if you have yet to do so. We are back at it. For those that don't know, I've also launched another channel. I'm doing reactions to movies and TV shows. First TV shows that I'm doing over there. Again, for copyright issues, you can't show a lot of the shows, so I have it cut very close. I watch hour-long shows. The videos are between 7 and 10 minutes long, or 5 and 10 minutes long. You're just getting my reactions to parts, so it probably makes sense to either if watch the show first and then watch mine, so you avoid spoilers. But first things that I've been covering are the Penguin and the Monster, the life of Eric and Lyle Menendez. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check that out at Ill Film. I will drop a link for y'all in the chat right now. Give me one sec. Again, the music is now on the channel as well. Let me see. Where's my other channels? Right here. Bow. So I will drop the Ill Films link. I have episode 1 through 4 reactions of the Penguin on there. And sometime tonight or tomorrow, I'll start uploading the... well, they're already uploaded. I'll just start publishing the Menendez story joints. All right, salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go check out our playlist. We got a lot of stuff in there that I'm sure you haven't seen. All right. Salutes to everybody that comes through and hits the like button. Salutes to you cunts that that don't like me and you still come around. It just shows what kind of pieces of shit you are. You hang around listening to somebody you don't even like. You know what I'm saying? That make you a super bitch. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in particular, just in general. Salutes. Let me go through the chat real quick. Again, salutes to my donators today. Salutes Velez 408. My brother Old Soul. Salutes Jonathan Pantoja. Chucky Chingon. Chucky Clack Daffy. I don't know what happened. Shout out Zoraida. Appreciate you. Ivan. Michael Scott. Pebs. ECA 22. Ivan Livas. Albert Flores. Kev. Salutes Carlos Juarez. Salutes Lupe. Salutes Ian Eslop. Luis Valdovinos. Damn, Zoraida clapped Juarez too. Y'all are super clapping people for no reason, accidentally. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what y'all doing. But y'all are very accidentally trigger happy, and you can't be trusted with guns. Right? Salutes Carlos Oregon. 030 North. Appreciate you, sir. Young Jizzle. Solitude, you in the bathroom?
Put him in a fucking bathroom. Get him out of here.
323G, appreciate you. Albert Flores, once again. Let me see. HG, salutes to you. Shout out Pete Never. Michael Moreno. Defy. Let's see, Bruce, Bruce Levi, salutes JFL. And I think that's it. Shout out Zoraida, I didn't do that on purpose. I'm sorry, I was moving around my phone in my hand. Sorry, somebody got clapped. All right. Shout out Zaza, wow, it's over. Yeah, did you just get here? Replay game. I'll be back though. I'm gonna go get some beers. I'm gonna come back and do some body cam footage. Yep, always replay game. That's it. iTunes. And then y'all can go ahead and clap Perfecto J777 because I don't feel like seeing him for the next.
Put him in a fucking bathroom. Get him out of here.
Lupe, you arguing with Jonathan and he arguing with you. I get it, but you starting to sound like you still in the cartel yourself. You think you still in the cartel too? I mean. Got him out of there. Jonathan was thirsty for that one. Damn, JFL got his ass too.
Adiós, pendejo.
You fucking troll over here for free. All right. JFL went light on him. 1.8 thousand seconds. Jonathan hit his ass with 86,000 seconds.
Millions.
All right, salutes to y'all. I'm gonna get some beer. Did I drop the channel in here? I did. Ill Films. There it is. So sub up if you're interested in that. Zaza said, now Zaza, is that man Aaliyah or did you change your name or is you just Zaza? It ain't the same. I'm still watching those. Salutes. Again, I'll be back in about half hour to do another live. Yeah. Also said he'll be back the next live. So it don't block him from all the lives today. Fuck it. We'll hit him over there too. He tries to troll. His shit is boring and obnoxious. Like, you got to do better than that. You can't, you know what I'm saying? That's just whole shit. You got to do better than that. Loser shit. Fucking traumatized ass motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? All the bitches done damage in that boy's life. He all hurt and shit like a little hoe all the time. He'll be back next live. Salutes. But yeah, shout out Zaza. I'll be back in about 30, 40 minutes to do body cam. So we'll be live again. So be pendiente. This is the second time already that you're like, it's finishing now? No, man. All right? It's YouTube's fault. Complain, all right? Leave a comment in the suggestion box and tell them they're not sending out my notifications. He'll be back with a different account. Yeah, well, those accounts get clapped. You hide those accounts forever. You know what I'm saying? When we know somebody comes in there, they come in here with their account, and then they start coming up. What they do is, as soon as they get clapped, they start popping up with their alts. The alts get clapped forever. Hide user from channel. The alts are gone. You know, now you got to make new ones. You can't just keep using the same ones coming in here. Your first account, we'll just time you out 24 hours at a time. But all those alts and shit, they go forever. Unless you do something that makes me ban you forever, and then it is what it is. Zaza was sleeping, just woke up. I ain't thirsty for shit. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you guys gotta relax. We're on it. I didn't even have time to click on it. JFL Jonathan wants salutes. All right, so with that said, boom. I will see y'all on the next live. It'll be in a little while. All right, let's kick it on a Friday night. I'm gonna go give me some beer hugs. Salutes.
Hanging from a thread till you dead, cause your partner put a price on your head. Cause your chick was laying up in his bed. She getting details, spilling every word that you said. She working retail, thirsty bitch just trying to get ahead. If history tell us anything, y'all both end up dead. It's just a street tale of fable, some shit someone said. Sit at the table and hope there's more to offer than bread. Pulled out the cradle, first steps you getting chased by a fed. No head starts, just body parts and lead sparks. Old religion, brand new hate and weak hearts. Oligarchs, krakens, dragons, you see sharks. Imagine you could manage to maneuver the deep parts. You a savage, you can have it, just show all your teeth sharp. If you could grab it, you could stab it, just aim for the bleeding heart. The ones that show compassion, a soldier that seeks art. Does the artist that wage war take over or take part? Taking a knee, thinking no one faithful is me. I'm good people in bad lands, no evil live within me. I mind mine, I'll survive, find this lands for the free. If I'm mistaken, I'm forsaken, no one rescuing me. Residual effects, stray bullets through familiar necks. For any number of infractions that I deem disrespect. Your beliefs, you deserve better, but we both in the shit. You just haven't come to grips with it yet. Fight or flight, and they ain't really nowhere to go. If your back is against the wall and you ain't throwing no blows, you gon' crumble in the rubble, become blood in the snow. If you a victim, they collect them, grab the body and go. Dig them and ditch them, total disregard for the soul. Gas them and lit them, watch the flesh burn in the glow. Where we live and catch a shivering, it's a hell you don't know. Your best hope is that your dying ain't slow, or your dying's a show. Where we at, it's every man for his own. A bloody backdrop, where killers just zone and slice flesh to the bone. Masked and gloved up front of your home. A flash of gun, but the side of your dome. Fresh blood from a stone, dents in your sense. Kick your fucking ball through the fence. Dare you to say something, no sense in sitting around in suspense. Find out what's next, open your fucking mouth, disrespect. See the extent of how my life is intense. She beautiful and oppressed in a permanent summer dress. She a servant and still she blessed. Children cradled against her breast, whispering prayers, wishing their souls the best, knowing that they forgotten, not forgetting they're blessed. The bloodiest red lights, just piles of dead life. Something must be broken, the glyphs wasn't read right. You think them Bible papers was shed light? Yeah, right. Burn after reading, tell the preacher I'm leaving.